Hi, I'm Ben Canning, and this is a macro lecture on Newton's first law. It's a macro lecture, so what that means is it's going to focus on big picture ideas of what we're going to be covering with future content. As always, you need 3 or more bullet points worth of notes, a 1 to 2 sentence summary, and your follow-up questions on Google Forms. Alright, so the big picture we've been looking at is how does force affect motion? We've looked at Newton's second law, which really related force and acceleration, but now let's explore a special scenario. In other words, a special case of Newton's second law of things that happen. And then also look at what happens to the things that provide forces. So, for example, if you are pushing on something, what happens to you because you're pushing on it? And what we'll be exploring will kind of explain why this person is, in fact, flying over these tires here, and basically the ideas behind why that happens. So the unit focus, we'll have 2 different things we're looking at. First is Newton's first law, which we'll find out is a special case of Newton's second law, or F equals ma. And the second thing we're looking at is Newton's third law, which is actually dealing with action and reaction pairs. So this collection will focus on that first idea, which is really going to be Newton's first law, the idea of inertia. And so we're going to be unpacking the concepts and ideas around Newton's first law. And although it might seem simple, the idea of inertia, like for example, the idea that this guy is going to continue flying even after he hits these tires here, applying Newton's first law can be kind of tricky in certain scenarios. And so really understanding it is a little bit tougher. And that's what we're going to be working with, is kind of fully integrating that into our thought processes so that you can avoid moments like this guy in the truck right here. That's it for this one. 3 or more bullet points worth of notes, a 1 to 2 sentence summary, and please do your follow-up questions on the Google form.